But who are the real criminals here? Right? The real criminals need to be indicted. Listen to these Republicans in these MAGA suits. And you know what? I'm really looking at getting one of these MAGA suits. I got to get one. You know, because I have the black suit on. I need to get the blue suit with the red tie. You know, if nothing else, just a jacket. I can wear it with jeans. But the blue jacket with the red tie, that's the MAGA suit, because they all showed up in New York, for the most part, with the same suit, the same one like President Trump wears. That is the MAGA suit. I got to get one. You think I look good in it? What do y'all think? Let me know in the chat. You think I look good in a MAGA suit? But anyways, listen to these Republicans as they talk about the actual criminals in this case.
Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor of Texas. So why aren't you asking the question, when is Michael Cohen going to be indicted? He stole $60,000. Do your job. That should be the headline. Number two, Alvin Bragg should be indicted. He brought someone as a witness in a case with someone he knew had committed a crime. He should be indicted. So, headline, please. Where are you, Alvin Bragg? Who's going to indict him? Who's going to indict Michael Cohen? Look, we are here to defend our Constitution, our freedoms, and we're here because we are friends of Donald Trump, the President of the United States. And when a friend is in trouble, friends have his back. The way he has been treated, you would see in Russia, you would see in China, you would see in North Korea, you would see in every little tin pot dictatorship across the world. And that's what we have here in New York.
Yes, that's what we have here in New York. And just like, you know, I was talking about with James Comey saying, oh, this is what President Trump's going to do. And he's just laying out exactly what Joe Biden and the Democrats are doing. He's laying it all out.
In America, if they can go after the former president of the United States of America, who has the ability and the financial resources to fight back, what happens to the average American? What happens to any of you? If the courts in New York come after any of you because of something you said, because you said something the ruling class didn't like. And that's what all these other countries are about. They shut down the ruling class. They want to be sure that anyone that speaks up against the ruling class disappears. They want Donald Trump to disappear. They want to send him to jail. They want to take him off the main stage because they know here's their biggest danger to taking the ruling class down. No, you know why? Donald Trump is not the ruling class. Donald Trump is for every New Yorker.
Now, you know, he's addressing the government state media trying to say, isn't President Trump the ruling class? No, just the opposite. See, the government state media, the tyrannical media, they see President Trump as a Hitler figure. They see him as that. So everything that they're claiming that President Trump is going to do, which they are already doing, which is just like Stalin would have done, just like Mao Zedong would have done, just like Hitler would have done, all of these tyrants in the past would have done, the Democrats are doing it today. And then you hear the government state media next to her. I know it's kind of difficult to hear, but she's trying to say that President Trump is the ruling class and he lets her have it.
Taking the ruling class down. No, you know why? Donald Trump is not the ruling class. Donald Trump is for every New Yorker. He's for every Texan, every state. Donald Trump has put his whole life on the line, for the American people. When he came down that escalator, he probably had no idea that he was going to be called to be the man in the gap to stand up for Americans. And he's standing up for you, even if you don't know it.
He's standing up for you, even if you don't know it. This is a really good one, too. And this is, of course, talking about the trial in New York. The case should be thrown out. There's no reason for this case to go another day. But now they're holding it over until, what's getting ready to come up? What holiday's getting ready to come up again?
Memorial.
I don't know why I can't remember that. Right? Memorial Day is getting ready to come up. So the judge is like, you know what? Y'all just go out. Just don't come back until after Memorial Day. Hopefully we can get some more dirt to surface to come to the surface. It's almost like when they vote. You know, they don't want to close the polls on voting day. They want to wait until they get the numbers that they're looking for until they close the polls. You understand? Until they stop counting. We don't want to stop counting until we get the numbers we're looking for. So this judge, instead of him just shutting this down because there's no crime, the only crime committed was by those on the left, Instead of him just shutting this case down, I'm pretty sure he's like, well, let's just wait until the holiday over with, and then just maybe then we can get something else we can get Trump on. I'm telling you, this is the only reason why he's doing this. My personal opinion. But listen to this.
Really are in a stunning moment in American history. We've never experienced anything like this before. This is something we usually associate with the Soviet Union or Venezuela or a third world country, where one political party is trying to imprison and bankrupt their top political opponent, keeping him off the ballot, putting him through show trials, all sorts of trumped up charges, all for political gain. Now,
all for political gain. And then they complain about President Trump might do that. President Trump might do that. President Trump might come and get us all. But they're talking about they're talking about President Trump is going to do it for political gain. I mean, really? The very fact that they're following along with other communist nations have done. See, the Democrat Party, they are the communist Democrat Party of America. Just like let me give you the example. You know the Republican Party, right? You've heard of the Republican Party before, right? And many of us are registered Republicans. If you go look at my registration card, it says registered Republican. No issues with it, right? But they're leaving something off that registration. It should say, Will Johnson, MAGA Republican. I'm a MAGA Republican. I'm a conservative MAGA Republican. The Democrat Party, they are the Communist Democrat Party of America. Straight up. The parties have changed when it comes to that perspective. It has changed. The Republican Party has become more about America. The Democrat Party has become less about America. And it reflects on that clear as day right now. It reflects.
You like the content Will Johnson is producing? To stay informed and up to date with the current events, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this one. Also, to find Will Johnson, visit www.uaf.media.